Like, let's say, for example, someone leaves a comment on a video. It's like 4 words, but it's the top comment. Peace for the streets.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah. So
I remember that one.
So
that one wasn't a beef. That was just like, I don't like anything you talk about. You're promoting quarantine. You're promoting cancel culture. You're the embodiment of exactly what I don't think is masculine and what we're supposed to be doing. You don't spread the truth. And so that was just a show. That was like a reason to be able to be to make a whole video about it.
Do you regret that though, making that video?
No, not at all. What do you think? Why do you ask that?
Because I'm thinking like I will get some negativity. Like anybody who's making videos on YouTube, you are going to get criticized. You are going to get some shit from people. The majority of the time, I will acknowledge it. I will obviously react first based on my emotions, but I don't do anything. I just walk off and I just think about it, let myself cool down. And usually, most of the time, I'm like, it's not worth it. And I just carry on doing what I'm doing. And I feel like, you know what, I'm above them. Like, I don't want to resort to their level and react and even give them more exposure. You know what I mean? It's like the top...
That one, for example,
top rappers in the game, Jay-Z, Eminem, they never beef with anyone because they don't need to.
Eminem beefs with people. Eminem was beefing with some mid-tier rappers. Jay-Z was beefing with them. And I understand what you're saying, but that's when I realized how powerful reactionary content is. Being like that beef and how like enticing and entertaining drama is. People like to see the back and forth, that like mental sparring. It's interesting and it gives you something to talk about. That one, for example, like people say, like you made a whole reaction. The guy's name is D'Angelo Wallace. Since then, I think he quit YouTube. I think he hasn't responded to that. But I mean, that guy was canceling it. He was the face of Twitter cancel culture and just making it on YouTube, like the face of virtue signaling. Saying that people were bad for not quarantining, saying that people were evil people, they should be canceled, we should put these people in jail for having parties. And it's like, no one's gonna call you out for that. I'm just gonna, that was a way to show, that was not the reason I made the videos about it. I just didn't like anything he was talking about.
Is there any bridges that you burnt that you regret? And you think, you know what, actually, I'd want to still be cool with this guy? Or you good?
Mr. Beast. Yeah. That was one that I didn't need to do that, but...
Well, you put a video up and then you just deleted it straight away.
Yeah, no one saw it, but
that's good.
He saw it.
He saw it?
Yeah. He had like 20, I think, barely, no one saw it but him, man. Yeah. And so you can't go back from that.
You don't think they'd ever forgive you?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I've been thinking a lot about that, about how much my mind has been plugged into social media, doing it since I was 14. And how much my brain is wired to seek attention from social media. And I think your question is good. Like, do you regret any of these things? Because social media, it's not... I think a lot of people in Gen Z make the mistake that all attention is good attention. That as long as people are talking about me, as long as I have engagement, that is good. But a lot of it is really negative. And just because people are saying it does not mean you're doing anything positive. Just because your phone is blowing up, it doesn't mean that something good is happening. And you see it with different types of rappers, different content creators. And I was standing in the mosque yesterday for the first time and just realized, like, I do this thing where I pick my nails. I constantly do that, but I was sitting there just quiet. Hands weren't moving, hands weren't shaking. I was very aware of how much my brain has been wired to be like almost one with my phone. And that's why I think that I'm going to be effective talking about this, because I think a lot of people who grew up with social media can relate to that, to how comparison is the thief of joy, how always looking about and comparing yourself to other people online and